An invitation to a fun family evening becomes a nightmare that will haunt 5 Utah women for the rest of their lives.
They beat her in her ribs and her eye and everywhere, and she's asleep.
That's the chilling 911 call after the women say they were held hostage. The mother is so frightened, she doesn't want to reveal her identity. We'll call her Laura.
I looked into his eyes, and his eyes were just so black and dark and empty.
Laura and her 4 daughters, ages 13 through 18, were invited to a barbecue at the Centerville home of close friend Derek DJ Harrison. But when they showed up, Laura says Harrison and his father, Flint, lured them down to the basement.
Told us to get on the floor, and I just said, DJ, what's going on? I don't understand this.
According to the arrest warrant, Flint bound all 5 women's hands and feet with zip ties. He muffled Laura's mouth with duct tape, then put a bag over her head. The warrant says they managed to break free, and while DJ held a shotgun on them, Flint taunted Laura with a baseball bat.
She took a baseball bat to the ribs and was punched in the stomach, and it was also hit over the head with the baseball bat.
Cops say Flint grabbed the gun and put it up to one of the teens' throats. She slapped it away and tried to escape. Then another of the girls got a hold of the bat and started beating DJ. As all the women ran, they say the men took chase, but ultimately the mother and daughters proved too much for the father and son.
They just said that they have been held hostage, tied up. The older lady, that she had blood on the side of her face above her eye.
They made it to a neighbor's house where one of the girls called 911.
His dad was with him, and his dad brought out the gun, and he started putting zip ties on us, and he duct taped our mouth, and I got up, and I started tying everybody, and then he beat my mom with the bat, and he just started choking us, and my mom is hurt very badly.
As the family huddled together, they watched their alleged captors speed away in a silver SUV. Cops found that vehicle abandoned the next day. Mary Ann Harrison, who is DJ's mother and Flint's ex-wife, told our Salt Lake City affiliate KSTU that DJ had been experimenting with methamphetamine.
DJ's confused right now, and he's scared.
Cops say in the arrest warrant they found what appeared to be a baggie of meth at the crime scene. Mary Ann suspects Flint, who she says used the drug in the past, was hoping to get high with his son.
I think Flint knew he'd been using, and I think he came down with the motive of, I think I want to get high this time.
Cops labeled Mary Ann as uncooperative at first, after they discovered she sent texts offering to help DJ hide if he'd come home. She says that was an act of desperation.
Have my son in front of me, I'd say anything in the world to get him in front of me.
The motive behind the alleged kidnappings? Cops believe DJ and Flint, probably in a meth-induced state of paranoia, thought Laura ratted on them. Centerville police said those fears were unfounded. Authorities set off a region-wide manhunt for DJ and Flint. It's now believed that after ditching their vehicle, they got a ride to a Salt Lake City hotel. They spent the night and began making their way to Wyoming, where Flint lives with his current wife.
It was reported that his son and he had been camping in the Half Moon Lake area.
On the 5th day of the pursuit, Flint turned himself in.
Flint kind of said that he was getting scared of DJ, and said that he made a lot of excuses that we're not completely buying.
Cops say Flint shared info that could have led them to DJ. He apparently abandoned his son in the middle of the night.
DJ was unaware that his dad had surrendered or had been picked up.
The hunt for DJ intensified. Search crews tracked down the campsite Flint described, but DJ continued to elude them.
It had been reported earlier that he had very minimal supplies to be in the backcountry for an extended period of time. He had maybe a day's worth of food.
Without any trace of DJ, the search was called off for the night. And then, as unexpected as Flint's appearance that morning, DJ was spotted by a Forest Service officer driving up the road near Half Moon Lake. He was arrested without incident.
For him to just wander down the road and be able to be picked up in such a peaceable way, it was really, really good.
Really good indeed, but that may not be the final chapter. You see, during the 5 days they were on the run, this man, Kay Ricks, and his truck went missing. A week later, the truck was found in the area near Half Moon Lake where DJ and Flint had hidden out. Within days came the discovery of Rick's body, also in Wyoming.
We are asked if there is a connection between the Harrisons and the UTA investigation involving Mr. Ricks. The only thing that I want to say in regards to that is that it would be an amazing coincidence if they were not.
No charges have been filed in the Ricks case, but Wyoming officials confirm that DJ and Flint are considered persons of interest. The Harrisons are now back in Utah in Davis County Jail, where they each face multiple charges, including 10 counts of first-degree felony aggravated kidnapping and 5 counts of aggravated assault. They are being held without bond and haven't yet entered a plea. The trauma of the kidnapping and assault will linger with Laura and her girls for a lifetime.
Every man that you look at almost seems like it's his face, and they all look so angry because he looked so angry that night.
But this family has been raised to understand the power and importance of resilience.